I switched to AXIS1 basically because I couldn't deny that what the technology was doing for me. It's obviously got a slightly different look. You can tell there's some things going on that are unconventional, and I picked it up and I was like, wow. As soon as I swung the putter, I felt like it swung itself. And I felt like it was the effortless ease of the flow of the sweet spot that just kind of drew me to it. I guess as a player, you're always, as soon as you move the putter, you're kind of feeling the torques and the tendencies of what the putter's trying to do. And with the AXIS1, I just felt like it was flowing. I felt like the putter face was just wanting to stay completely square to the path of my stroke, or to the plane of the shaft in which I was swinging the putter on. And I mean, that was it felt effortless. It felt like I could take one thing off my mind. I could get into the read of my putt, I can get into the speed of my putt, and trust the fact that I was going to start the ball on line. What more do you want from a putter than to know you're going to start the ball on line more regularly? AXIS1, basically the putter doesn't torque or twist, especially at impact. I think because of that, because of the way the center of gravity is aligned with the center of the striking face, it kind of gives you more margin for error. It gives you a bigger sweet spot. So if you do hit it off center, there's going to be less twist and rotation of the club face at impact. And obviously that means better start lines. But I think for me, what it enables me to do, and this definitely helps me under pressure, is that I feel like my grip pressure can be light. And that's really, really important. I think under pressure, we all have a tendency to start to strangle the club. And when you do feel a putter twisting, your tendency is also to grip tighter to try to prevent that club from deviating at impact. For me, I can feel like I can really grip this club one out of 10 in pressure. And I feel like the thing is just wanting to stay square with my stroke the whole way through, and especially at impact. I think whether you're a scratch player or whether you're a high handicapper, obviously it's just the scale of your misses just get bigger and bigger and bigger. We all have misses, like we all push it, we all pull it, but it's basically how good your bat is determines how much of what a good player you are. So for me, the improvement is probably going to be there for everybody to see, but it's just going to be incremental for different parts of the game. I think scratch players are going to have the ability to control the face much more accurately, but they're still going to see improvement, and I think they're going to be able to free it up. And I think that's where the performance will come from with a scratch player. They'll be able to focus like I have on different parts of their putting. They'll be able to not worry about start line. They'll be able to trust start line, and to be able to trust your start line when you're putting, that's very confidence building. But for a mid handicap player to a high handicap player who can't control their stroke consistently, having a putter or a putter face that is always working to stay square, that's everything. Then they can just focus on the rhythm of their putting and the speed of their putting. And once again, it's something just to take something else not to think about, really. And like I said, the improvement's going to be across the board for everybody. And but as you get better at this game, those improvements become harder and harder to find. But even for me at the highest level of the game, even getting to number one in the world, I knew that there was improvement to be made, and therefore the switch was still very exciting to me, even though the improvements were going to be incredibly minute. AXIS1, it's good.